Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today reviewing one of these best one iced coffee drinks, and this one is to be on the cappuccino one. So I got this out of a very random corner shop and it cost me 85p. Now bear in mind, obviously all the cold coffees used to be like what, 50p back in the day, but of course everything's going up as we know. But still, these are cheaper than the Boost iced coffees, which are all I think £1 actually for a 250ml can. Anyways, so let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So we have the front of the can repeated twice, as you can see, obviously kind of brown theming to represent obviously coffee and stuff like that, whatnot. On the bag we've also got the ingredients, nice and simple there. Now the can has got this, and you can probably see the reflection, but it's got lots of these squares, and it looks like a bit 3D. So these squares are going all over the can, so really kind of cool back in there. And then on the actual brown logo, there's lots of pictures of coffee beans, all on the back there, so lots of pictures of coffee beans. Small details like that make a big difference, and they should be appreciated. I know some of you don't care about the packaging, but I do and others do. So yeah, it's good to appreciate the design people put into the artwork. On the bottom we've got nothing, and on the top everything's all standard and silver, including the pull ring as well. So anyways, like I said, simple as it is, it's a cold iced coffee drink, cappuccino. Looking at the back of the can, these cold coffee drinks are generally quite high in sugar, and this one is no exception. It has 8.8 grams of sugar per 100ml, which means the total can contains 22 grams of sugar. Caffeine content is bang on the average for this one at 32 milligrams per 100ml, although most other cold coffee drinks are a lot higher in terms of caffeine, but this one's actually quite low. And apart from that, it's packed in Hungary for England, so yeah. But apart from that, yeah, there's nothing else interest on the can. The only thing it says is shake well before opening, which means we may have an explosion on our hands here. But anyways, it's nice and cold. It says shake well, so I'm going to do it. Shake well. Got my Zesty Lime Studios cup, so we'll open it in just a second. So it says shake well. So if it explodes over me, I can blame the packaging for telling me to shake it well. Not shake gently, shake well, guys. Remember that. Right, that feels shaken enough, but that feels pressurized beyond belief. So I literally think this is going to go everywhere. So I'm not taking any risks with this, because I really feel like this is going to go absolutely everywhere. Right, hopefully it doesn't explode. Oh my God, so glad I used a tissue. Did you hear that? Oh my God. Oh, that has gone everywhere. Yeah, look at that, guys. That literally would have gone all over my desk. I knew that was going to explode. It said shake well though, guys, didn't it? It said shake well. Don't tell me to shake it well and then explode everywhere. Right. Put those tissues to one side so they don't go anywhere. Okay, so we all know the colour is going to be brown. So the colour is... surprise, surprise. If it wasn't brown, I think I'd be worried at this point if a cold coffee drink wasn't brown. There we go, let's pour that into there. Right. So like I said, the colour is brown, maybe a tad on the lighter side, but for the most part, no, it's just brown in colour. Now remember, guys, this is a cold coffee drink. It's not a milkshake, it's not meant to be thick, it's not advertised as thick, it's simply not a milkshake. However, we can obviously still compare the thickness because it's still kind of got that creamy, kind of milky style, but obviously not as thick as whipped up as an actual milkshake. So whenever thickness isn't everything. Yeah, it does seem quite thin, to be honest with you. It's barely sticking to the side of the glass. It's running down quite quickly. Like I said, not a bad thing, but just for comparison. And let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells of. Yeah, just smells of cold coffee. Well, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Initial reaction is definitely can taste the sugar sweet, like the sugar, nice and smooth. Yeah, just seems alright. Seems nice. Nice and easy to drink. In fact, too easy. I love my cold coffee. But yeah, so super easy to drink, nice and smooth. Feels quite thin and watery. Again, not necessarily a bad thing in essence for a coffee drink as such, because again, we're not comparing this to a milkshake. But yeah, because it's easy to drink, I said it's quite thin, quite watery, but like I said, not in a bad way, because it's still got, you still know the sugar sweetness is there, so you can actually taste like you've added sugar rather than say sweetness, for example. But at the same time, after you kind of get that initial sugar sweetness out of the way, you are left with this nice coffee taste at the end of the drink. So you do actually get the coffee taste. It's not completely overrun by the sugar and overpowered by the sugar, which is good. The coffee flavour obviously still is a little bit sweeter than it would be, because obviously, you know, it has got sugar in the drink, so it's maybe not as strong. But again, generally these cold coffee drinks, unless you specifically buy like an extra kind of strong like light coffee version where there's no added sugar and stuff, the coffee taste will be a lot stronger. We all know a lot of these cold coffee drinks are generally really sweet, as I said, and generally got syrups and stuff in them. This one's obviously just cappuccino, but obviously a lot of them are sweet and flavoured, vanilla or chocolate or mocha or whatever, so they're generally, you know, basically like drinking a sweet drink. However, some of the plainer ones like this, especially from the cheaper brands, sometimes you cannot beat, you know, the simpler, more classic ones like this, you know, at the end of the day. And especially for 85p, you know, it's cheaper than the Boost's current coffee drinks. You know, this is arguably just as good. It's maybe not as thick as the Boost kind of iced coffees, but you know what, again, for 15p difference, you know, it's wherever you can find it. And to be honest, I see more Boost coffee in the shops, and I do these best one cold coffee drinks. But I struggled to, I haven't seen this for ages, and then it popped up in one random corner shop one day. So it literally is, you know, whatever the shops sell and buy. But there we go. So yeah, it's nice. Definitely worth picking up and giving a try for 85p, like I said. But the question is, how many zesties shall I give this out of 10? In all honesty, I think I don't know if to give an 8 or a 7, because it's just a good all-rounder. Obviously it doesn't stand out, but it's not disgusting by any means whatsoever. So I think you know, I'll give it a 7. Yeah, good old 7. It's fine, it's nice, easy to drink, so good old 7. Maybe being a bit harsh, maybe it should be an 8, but you know, I don't want to go 7.5 to make things harder. But anyways, about 7 or 8. But yes, so anyways, viewers, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.